Oops. Good evening and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Monday evening. Hope everyone's had a great day. Excuse me. Ugh. Gold rising. Let's see. Gold rising. Let's see. Profits on the way. So we watch and we wait for our first trade of the evening. Well, I took a trade on the earlier, and that's why you see the negative number there. But look at gold, go, 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 go. What are you watching? Re-rating. Q seems heavy. Come down about 90 points so far already. Got an interesting candle there. I like the green on the 5-minute chart here on NQ. See how it finishes. It's got about 45 seconds. It's back to being slightly green. Slightly green. RSI says it's ready to bounce. 1-minute chart says it's ready to bounce. We'll probably target that 9 EMA and see if it gets there. If it does, then we'll decide from there what we want to do. But now it's red again, so maybe I won't take it to towel, not to towel. Hey, Daniel. How's Tuesday treating you? Yeah, I got carved up earlier today, 12 in the afternoon. Then I took a trade that I thought was on an eval and it ended up being on 3 of my fundeds and ended up hurting them badly. How are you doing, John? Nice. Very nice, John. Yeah, I saw Top Step X had an issue. Absolutely shocking and surprising to me. Actually, I mean, they really haven't had an issue too often lately. Trying along here, just on the my funded view. Oh, I need to copy to that too. I'll get those copy to take profit trader here. And next trade. I forgot to do about that. And the long's not going to work, so never. It's a bad trade, and I'm going to take another stop on this eval. Clark. Green is green. Nice, Daniel. Been all right. I mean, the sales haven't been spectacular, but they were better than what they had been. There are definitely some drawbacks on the end of day accounts that I don't like. There we go. Coming back up now. Trying to. It's fighting. Choppy. Getting some momentum. Yeah, yes, you did, John. Hey, Teo. Oh, nice. You're gonna charge them 10% of anything that they actually make in trading for teaching them. uh, wait till you no longer have that full-time job in just a few weeks now, right? When's your end date? That's shot up to within 2 points of my target and then came all the way back. Dang it. And now it's probably going to come down to, that ended up being a loss. Oh, jeez. Fudge sandwich cookies. Now it's going back to my direction. Watch it go here now. Why? What do you mean, Daniel? Okay. What's on your joke website? Oh, maybe I missed it. Hold on. Oh, yeah, I did miss it. There it is. Hold on. All right. Yeah. No reason to grow up, Daniel. Growing up leads to growing old and dying doesn't sound like much fun to me, according to John Cougar Mellencamp. right back down. Yeah, this price action kind of sucks. Hopefully it might pick up here at the top of the hour, but I'm not holding my breath. Pushing downward. Downward dog. Crude's trying to push back up. ATR is 6 right now on the 1 minute chart. Nah, they weren't real popular. I mean, every now and then you would see a few come through, but there wasn't a lot of them. I think the main problem with those big accounts were the insane amount of contracts they allow people to trade. I mean, if you had 20 300K accounts, you could copy trade 700 freaking contracts. Sorry, Daniel. Top of the hour. Trying to see if we get a pop. Uh, I don't know, but looking okay, but so much drama around Harper, even though he's not even in camp. He's with the WBC. I don't expect big things from the Phillies this year. I have a bad feeling they're going to finish third in the division. The only way they don't is if Justin Crawford turns out to be a legit player. Um, if Bohm has a big year because it's his free agent year, and if Zach Wheeler comes back healthy. Noah's fastball is supposed to be up a tick, so that could be good. Oh yeah, Andrew Painter. That'd be interesting to see how Painter does this year. Big whoosh down there on NQ. There you go, Daniel. It is absolutely dumping. Huge dump trucks. McGonagall's from the Philly area. Philly fans are already hoping he'll come to the Phillies in free agency in 7 years. I still forgot the copy trade to take profit. I'm long here at 921. Ah, really? Come on, just go up to my target for once. You went within 2 points of my target and come all the way back. Really? There we go. We actually got a win. 10 points on NQ. All right, let me do this, and this, and then this, and then this, and then this. All right. I haven't been having luck staying in trades today, so I got my 10 and got out. Should be feeling people's bottoms, Daniel. We have a sexual harassment policy here at MightyOxTrading. Teo wrote it. I'm getting a purple on the 1. Gold running. Doesn't even have legs. Here it comes back. Back again. Tell a friend. Nope. Down again. Up again. Down again. uh, uh. Eight's pretty good though there, John. So I'm considering getting back in based on the 5-minute chart. I got a blue candle you see sitting there. I'll have a blue candle for certain. So, should I be dumb and get back in here? A blue candle isn't the most convincing candle in the world. Gold's like, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me.
Order submitted.
This could either struggle with the 9 or burst through. There's no in between. Whoa.
Order filled.
Alrighty then. That's a 10-pointer. 37 to 47. Like I said, it could either struggle with the 9 or burst through. Burst it did. I'd like to thank my blue candle. Still going. I'm about $600 away from passing my first ever take profit trader. Shout out to Daniel Dare. Well, actually, I thought you said you got out earlier, so I guess I was confused whether because you said that felt. Oh wait, that's right. You did. You said it felt bottoming, and then we started talking about furries. So okay, that explains why why I got distracted. Guys, I'm gonna bring up an ES chart and show you where my day went horrible today. Hey, tell you, we're gonna turn back time. Turn back time. No, wait, that's not the right ES. That's EverSource Energy. That's a short. There we go. All right. So here, I went to take a trade on ES on my take profit trader eval off of this green candle, and instead I took it on all three Bull and Ox fundeds. And as you can see, it went down. My stop was, I had a really large stop. It did pop up. I could have got out. I didn't. I was really thinking it was going to get back to that 9 EMA. It didn't. So I ended up going from being up 200 on those Bull and Ox to down over 300 because I was stubborn and held. But what really sucked is, for those of you that follow my trading, you know that technically my stop should have been at the bottom of this trigger candle. Now that would have been a 12-point stop, and I think that if it had hit my if I had put that stop there and it hit it, it would have blew one of those Bull and Oxes. But as you can see, if I would have put it there, this trade would have actually ended up very profitable. But instead, I ended up taking a 10-point stop. I should have gotten out. It gave me an opportunity to get out even with like a point before flushing back down. And you can see on that second red candle there, it came back up pretty much to my entry and then flushed back down. So that just ruined my day there. Now, thankfully, it was only on three Bull and Oxes and not on everything. Trade current. I wouldn't quit if I were you. I mean, first of all, I'm very sorry to hear that. Um, but a break might be good to clear your mind, and then try and come back and just limit yourself to a couple of micros. If you're quitting, then you have nothing to lose by getting a cheap account somewhere and trading one or two micros on that account to see if you can just trade small and slow and progress that way. Just my thought. I hate to see you quit because I really feel trading is a great opportunity. But again, I mean, like you said, you need to be able to have the discipline to get there. And I think a lot of people quit when they have the ability eventually, but it takes time. I mean, I'm on year 5. This is my 5th year. So, take a little time away and give yourself a little break, and then when you come back, talk to me, and I'll see if we can find you an eval to get you going again. John. John. I mean, honestly, it's the reason I started looking at ES because it's almost like trading NQ micros without it being micros. Let's look here. ES. So I mean, look at this. Same patterns. You know, same moves. Almost. Now sometimes they diverge, obviously, but for the most part, they're mirroring one another. So if ES gives me a purple, then I'll take it versus NQ. I mean, right here. See here, ES gave me a purple, NQ didn't. That would have been a good entry there. It works the same for my system. Here, NQ gives me a blue and ES doesn't. But they're, it's almost the same moves. A few, the candles are off by a little bit, but for the most part, it's very similar overall. Most times, there'll be sometimes you hear me say in the morning, well, ES and NQ are diverging or whatever. But for the most part, they're often mirrors of one another. MGC. Ah, MGC. Trade some demo, but I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, Traker. If the problem you feel it's with your psychology versus your edge, trading demo is not going to help because there's no skin in the game. So you don't feel the same anxieties, the same fears, just the same feelings overall trading demo. Now, if you feel like it's your edge and you need to try something different, then trading demo helps. Now, all that said, one other note. If trading is truly making you miserable, where it is affecting your mood, your life, the way the way you're dealing with others, any of that, then you do need to examine whether or not it's worth continuing. I think it is worth continuing, but if it's totally making you absolutely your life miserable, then you got to decide whether or not there's that's worth it. All right, Daniel. Well, what is? I mean, if you can explain it easily, what's your strategy or what's your edge? Gold's still rising. Okay, I don't know any. I mean, I've seen it. I've seen it explained. I don't use the fair value gap stuff. I've never tried to learn it, so I can't really diagnose that. As for feeling like you need to take a trade, I understand that. That's honestly one thing I fight often. What time frame do you use? That's scaling in. Looks like it's working for you, Daniel. All right. Oh, wow, if it's gold plated, it must really be good with the price of gold right now. You're welcome. I've almost given up many times. I say probably over 300 times. And there's been days I've quit several times in a day. So I definitely understand. But honestly, trading gets in your blood. I think it's very hard for people to quit totally. Pulling back here. Euro just exploded. Well, maybe I shouldn't use that term right now. Euro just popped. Pulling out the word microns. Well, if you're thinking about it 24/5, do not tell your wife that you're thinking about trading during intimate times. That might be a little bit of an issue. Hey David, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a bit. How you been? NQ falling down here, down 23 points on this 5-minute candle. Teo must have laughed. He would have commented by now. Ouch. Big move down here. Not seeing any news to cause this turnaround. Yeah, straight down. Hey Hassan, how you doing? Daniel, are you still doing okay here? Seeing a bounce on the 1 minute. Not sure. Let's play with it, I guess. Maybe. Ooh. Wow. That was a gap. That candle closed at 20 quarter and opened at 25. Holy crap. Decided not to take it because of that. There's tail. Ouch, that hurts. Hitting is so hard. Yeah, we there was a suggestive comment made by me. Very nice, John. Teo, all I said was, John said he thinks about trading 24/5, and I said, well, uh, don't he shouldn't let his wife know if he's thinking about trading during intimate moments. He said he does it during they do it during setups. It's the only time he has. And Q continues to move downish. See, I guess I should have taken that purple candle. I mean, it was a huge purple candle, but obviously it would have worked. I just need to start taking all the colored candles. I need to hold up. I need to like put electric something that will shock me every time there's a colored candle, blue or purple. Zzz, zzz, zzz.
Order submitted.
Trying along here based on the 1 minute chart. Blue candles are engulfing candles. They're what I use for a trigger. Often, and purple are they're bullish engulfing. Uh, Purples are bearish engulfing. There's a lot of engulfing there, and this trade's gonna not work. Knew I shouldn't have taken it. Knew I shouldn't have. Knew it. Knew it. Knew it. Knew it.
Order filled.
Yep. Stop me out. Back to red. Dum 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 dum. Took it into a 9 EMA. See, if I'd taken that purple candle, where's my chart? Where's my chart? If I'd taken this purple candle, entry would have been around 923. Let's say 925 with slippage, and it's gone over 25 points. She's trying to entice me again. I got bells on the 3 minute. 1 minute's popping back up. You can see the wick there. Oops, if I move the cursor on the 5 minute, and we are shaded in the 5 minute. It's only a 5-point candle here. And now it's kind of looking at And now it's only a 3-point candle. Now it's barely a candle. So I think after I'm done here tonight, I think I'm going to set the bot up on a 5 minute chart for tomorrow for on a sim account. I've never tried the bot on a 5 minute. It will take those blues and purples that I keep missing. There we go. That's a 10-point trade. Real quick. 902.10 to 9112.75. We're back to green. Now the question is, when this 5 minute candle closes, do I want to get back in? Trading two. I'm just trading evals. I was not feeling it this today. I'm just trading two evals. You don't see the take profit there. You see a My Funded Futures there. I got a My Funded Futures Pro. I want to pass it, and then I want to go for that $100,000 max payout, which is actually $80,000 after the profit split, but still. I thought about just putting the bot on one Apex account, but my problem is that I could accidentally forget that the bot's running. It could take a short while I'm in a long, or a long while I'm in a short. Then I just hedged accidentally, and uh, that would be bad. Sunday, I did really well Sunday evening. I did about $700 on a take profit trader eval, and then I did $20 on the rest of my accounts, and I gave it back today. Excellent, congratulations, John. I suggest you get like 10 more. Just kidding. Let's see if we can play. Let's give back the last trade again. And we're going to take a long when this 5 minute candle closes, maybe. The 1 minute candle is red, and the 3 minute candle is red, so maybe not. Let's see how it finishes here in the last 25 seconds. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Order submitted.
Got in late. I should have just took it. Now this is gonna go badly. I can tell it already. Putting my target right below that 9 EMA, but I don't think this is gonna work out. That was a mistake on my part. Too jumpy. Come on back for me. I think I got in on the top tick too. One tick from the top tick. Yep. Stopped out, gave it back. That was stupid. Should have taken the gold there. That was a good short. Copper was a great short too. Tradify is my #1 firm, but I'm trying to remember if they have a daily payout account. Everything keeps changing so often. I'm having trouble keeping up. My Funded Futures has one called the Rapid Plan, but I don't remember if that Tradify Select has a daily payout. But in my opinion, Take Profit Trader is the one that does daily payouts the best. I'm gonna try this stupidly again here. Really? You're gonna come back down again. Yeah, I should have stayed out making the same mistakes I made earlier today, going in on the same candles. It's gonna stop me out again. Maybe. Yep. Damn it. Why did I do that? That was stupid. Hey Miyagi, how you doing?
Stop film.
Yep. Why did I do that? This is where I get frustrated with myself. The cool thing about Take Profit Trader, John, is that once they do move you live, you can keep the. If you get 5 accounts with them, you can keep all 5 accounts in live. I would love to do it. Now, I mean, I don't even know if I would take daily payouts, but it would be fun if you had like 5 take profit traders and you were, scheduled, pay out from one on Monday, one on Tuesday, one on Wednesday, one on Thursday, one on Friday. what do you mean, Mike? In what way? Gold crawling back up. Yeah, I mean, I really like take profit. Once you're above the buffer, you can just continue to take out. You know, from above the once you're above the buffer. Still falling. Not afraid of falling, but I hate it on the ground. There's only a few that allow you to take it daily in sim funded. I was hoping Apex would have done that. That would have really been awesome. But I don't know how hard that is to set up at scale either. Yeah, John Mott. Yeah, 40% off. It's pretty much the regular price anymore. I can't remember the last time it wasn't 40% off. We'll get gold giving that entire move back. Everything's selling off right now. I don't see news. Yeah, I feel like the industry as a whole has gotten stagnant with sales now, and I mean maybe it just things are flushing out to companies have things where they want them. Tradify barely does anything special anymore. The futures desk has run the same sale for almost a month. Uh, Take profit trader, same sale for months. Trade day went from 40% back down to 30%, but we'll probably go back up to 40% on. I would guess some holiday, maybe even Easter. I don't know. There's not much surprise or suspense or excitement anymore. Whoosh! Anyone catch any of this short? Still falling, down 30 points on this 5-minute candle. Gold's trying to pop up. Looking at it right now, probably going to take a long on gold, or well, micro gold, if it holds for the next 39 seconds. Here we go. Go, go, go. Here we go.
Order filled.
We long gold. We're shooting for 68. Which is about where the 9 EMA is there. Oh, it was 68.3. Minute 62 even, so it'll be about a 63 point, or no, 63 point, 63 tick. 63 points would be awesome. 63 ticks, if it goes for me. It's going the wrong way, though. And the RSI is telling me that maybe this was a bad decision. I always do this with Take Profit Trader. I get very close to passing. It's like it's cursed, and then I start going backwards. Ouch! Sorry to hear that, Daniel. This came back up to my entry. I'm wondering if I should get out. But I'm going to be stubborn and stick with it. Ah, up to 67 even, so within 13 ticks of my target, it flies back down. Now it's coming back up. These are the reasons I snort cocaine.
Target Bill.
There we go. There's my 63 ticks. Tiny little green candle on NQ. I don't know if I want to take that. It's a doji.
Order submitted.
We'll try it. Massive slippage there, and I shouldn't have tried it. Maybe I should have. Ah, so whippy. Dang it. Really? Okay, fine. Go up for 5 and I'll take you at 5. Come on. Whip up, whip up, whip up. Come on. That's the wrong way. Oh, glad I told it. Back up. Come on. That's the wrong way again. Wrong way. Wrong way. Come on. Stand up like a man.
Target Bill.
There we go. Got my 5. I think it's going to go more. I think it's going to go back up, but that made me work way too hard. Have a great night, John. You see, it's still going up. I got out at 864. Oh, maybe it's, wait, 854, sorry. It is still trying to push, but don't think I want to still be in. Yeah, it pulls back, so I'm glad I got out where I did. Where are you actually at now, Mike? Ooh, big whoosh. Glad I got out where I did. We're about 10 minutes to go here. Gold's trying to peak up again. Bitcoin's looking a little heavy here as well. No bounce yet. While gold continues to try to grind up here. There's a little pop on NQ. Do I want to trust it? Kind of do. I got 2 minutes to decide. Yeah, it's being beaten back down. It's a doji now. Got in trouble with that last doji. Get along, little doji. Now it's red. Hey, well, that answered my question.
Order filled.
We're long on micro gold again. Finished above that 9 EMA. So we're going to try and see what it can give us, maybe. I had the target way up high, just in case it bursts up. We won't go for probably won't go for that big of a target, but every now and then it might burst and give us more than we expected. Now it's kind of stuck where it's at. There we go. And Q's following here. Oh, pulls back. Probably should have just taken when it was at about 40 ticks, but we'll see. Yeah, it's coming back to my entry. Dang it. All the way back to my entry. There's that Q popping. And there's gold popping again. And Q really popping.
Order submitted.
Long one and Q. Gold pulls back. Oh, there we go. Go on, gold. Yep.
Order filled.
And Q hit my target of 10. It's a great way to finish the stream here. And we're going to
Order
take
filled.
gold here at, we ended up with 7 points on gold. So that was a great way to end the stream. We actually got to take profit up to green on, and the My Funded Futures account's only $21 down. That was a great way to end. It's unusual for me to have 2 trades open at once, and they both worked out. Hey, Momo Kicks. Thank you, guys. And that's it for tonight. We'll be back in 10.5 hours for the morning stream. Hope everyone has a great rest of your evening, and we'll see you then. Bye. I can find my software. There it is.